This is John Rhys Davis, whom you also know as Gimli, and you are listening to the Nerd Effect Podcast.
Welcome out to the Nerd Effect Podcast. We have a special episode for you today, and we'll get to that here in a sec. I am one of your hosts, Dustin Vancourt, joined by my buddy,
Micah Morgan,
and our special guest,
Alkali Layke and Zabracus.
Yay! Well, thanks for coming out to the show. It's awesome to have you here because we don't get too many guests on the show, so it's nice to have other people here involved with us, and it's good to get to know you guys. So you kind of came out to us today to try to just have people get to know you. We'll ask some questions, and we'll hopefully have a better idea of who you are and where they can find you. Sound good?
Sounds great.
All right. Well, let's just start. Tell us a little bit about yourselves. Where do you hail from? Where is your point of origin?
I'm Allie, and I hail from Boise, Idaho, lovely home city of Nerd Effect. Thank you for having me. I just love it here. I love Boise. I love cosplay, and I think the cosplay community is growing here.
And I'm Zabracus, or Zab. I hail from Salt Lake City, Utah, land of Mormons and air pollution right now. And yeah, I'm so happy to be in Boise. This is great. Love it here now. I might just stay longer next time.
You should totally stay.
Yeah,
Stay with me.
I don't think anybody's going to argue with you. Well, excellent. So I guess we can also start just by saying, like, how did you get into the cosplay world? What was your trigger? Like, what really got you out there to, like, put yourselves out on the map to get known out in the cosplay universe?
My story starts local here with Tree City Comic Con. It's the event coordinator needed a bunch of cosplay artists, and some can be expensive to bring in, and there's not a big, like, well-known cosplay community in Boise, and they'd ask me, hey, you should be a cosplay artist, and I thought, what is that? I didn't even know it was a thing. I didn't actually learn about cosplay in Comic-Con since there's not a large presence here until 2013 for Tree City. Was it 2013? 2014.
Mm-hmm.
And so I wore cosplay to the event for my makeup booth, and then people started referring to me, and I made up a name for fun, and I had to make an X-Men reference because it's my favorite, and I didn't expect it to take off. I just thought it would be like a one-time thing. I mean, I love costuming. I've been doing it for 10 years, and it took off, and I'm glad it did. It's definitely overtaken my makeup business, and I'm so happy I did it, and I can't imagine myself stopping.
Yeah, I have a similar story. My cosplay career, I guess you could call it a career, not really, but it started when Salt Lake Comic Con came in 2013 for the first time. They announced that Comic Con is coming to Utah. So I was like, yes, I am going to that for sure, and I'm going to dress up because that's what people do. And so I did, and I have been addicted since and just can't stop.
Once you cause, you can't stop.
Yeah, pretty much. It's a good addiction.
It's fun to make characters come to life that haven't been on screen yet. I love seeing that because everyone has an idea of what this character would look like if they were more humanized, and who would cast him, like who would play that role. And so when it hasn't been done yet, you get to do it, and then fans associate you with that face, and I love creating that type of character.
Well, it's like the old Wizard magazine. Did they still make that, Mike? Do you know?
I don't think they make Wizard anymore.
Wizard magazine used to have right in the middle of it used to have a casting call. And like, here's your favorite comic. Who would you cast as your actor to play such and such characters? And like, of course, they picked Patrick Stewart to play Xavier and all that stuff. And
oh, that's neat. That would be really cool. I like the idea.
Yeah, it was a fun thing to watch, kind of blossom. Fortunately, they don't do that magazine anymore, and that was like one of my favorites. Even though I wasn't even really into comic books, but I mean, I am, but am not at the same time. I like it for more for the art and the origins of it. But
I think it's an amazing situation where you can do this for a living now. Before we really had the whole social media thing going on and being as big as it is, you really couldn't do this that well. I think there was a few people doing it, but there was few and far between. Now, we can get a lot of people doing it and being very successful with it. And personally, I love seeing it.
I have to quantify that we do not make a living from
Yes.
this.
I was also about to say that.
Well-
Very, very, very few cosplayers actually make a large profit from cosplay.
My print sales definitely fund my cosplay. I love fans to know that. So if someone wants to buy a print from me, thank you so much, because I actually just reinvest that back into the next cosplay. Wonder Fet was about $300 to build, to make, and countless hours of time. And you make a couple $100 off print sales. Is like at this level that we're at, people grow and do much better. But yeah, I know Zab does that too. We just reinvest it back into what we do because we love it.
Yeah, and I guess I should elaborate. So I didn't actually mean like make a living, but it's a business.
Yeah, we can make
And
do
you
make some money from it.
Yeah, it is totally its own business now, and yeah, that's awesome because it's just amazing that people can do that.
This social media world we live in has opened up so many opportunities for people to grow and make their own businesses, and God damn it, it's America. Well, I probably shouldn't have said the GD word. I apologize for that, people out there in radio land.
This is a very open podcast. The explicit tag is used quite often for our download, so feel free to be open with your language.
Dag nabbit.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure Whitney feels the same way. It's nice to make someone's day. We posted a photo this morning, and one of the comments was, "Your two lovely smiles just made my day." And I think I couldn't do that.
That makes my day. when
Hey,
people say
then
that.
I smile again.
Well, okay, on that note then, have you done anything with your cosplay, like, maybe not necessarily charity, but have done, like, something with it that involves, like, just kind of directly making somebody's day like that?
Yes, I am actually part of a cosplay charity organization called the Kids Heroes Foundation, based in Salt Lake. It's just a bunch of costumed heroes and princesses, and we do events all over the place. Like, we'll go and do hospital visits. If there's a convention or like something that's coming up soon is the MDA Muscle Walk, and so we'll just be there, and then all the families with their children with muscular dystrophy, they can just see their favorite heroes and princesses cheering them on. And so doing events like that is just so rewarding, especially for kids. Like, adults love it, but when you see the faces of children just completely light up because they see Snow White or Elsa or Superman, and it's just incredible.
Yeah, we get a lot of that stuff here too with that. The 501st is really prominent around here. They have a really good group of people around here, and they'll show up to all the charity walks and stuff like that, and just people taking pictures with them and just making kids' days. It's pretty awesome to see how that works.
It's fun.
Mm-hmm.
I love our 501st community. There's such great people here in Idaho and in Utah too. It's just a great group of people. I was going to add on to what Zab was saying. I recently started adding free 5x7s at my booth for young girls. And I try to make it, I mean, so many cosplay photos, as you know, have gone into a different direction or very male driven or, things like that. So I try to have an empowering female photo that I give out to young girls. It's free. I'll sign it for them. And it's Wonder Fed or Wonder Woman, and just a very strong female role model pose. And, I like to tell them, you can grow up to be whatever you want. And I think that's important. And that's another way that we can help and, grow our youth.
That's awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we had a booth right next to the 501st at the last Library Con, and good Lord, man, they couldn't keep people away from them. It was crazy. Let's see, Mike, anything else?
Well, I was kind of curious. So with so your personal life, your significant others and all that, I mean, obviously they've been supportive of you doing that. So do you ever run into issues with, family thinking you're wasting your time, or do you get a lot of support?
It's mixed. In general, my family is supportive. they just see it as a really weird hobby that I do, that I spend way too much money on. But at the same time, they see the really cool costumes I create, and they're like, that's actually really awesome, really weird, but you just made that and you look fantastic. So, in general, they're super supportive.
I think with a lot of things, it takes it getting bigger for people to back you. In the beginning, they're like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
And then once it starts to grow and you start to get a large following, it's like with acceptance comes more acceptance. But with my family, they try to be supportive. I don't think that they get it. But why do you want to wear tiny costumes and run around and smile at people? Because it makes them smile back. And I'm a hairstylist and makeup artist by trade, so I get a lot of instant kind of gratification in my job anyway. I make people happy all the time, but it's a different, like, inner emotional happy that you give people when you're at these conventions. And it makes I have a Tick cosplay. I don't know if you remember the Tick.
That was amazing.
Yes. And I did that solely, like, for myself and for an artist in town. I was sharing a booth with, and it's one of his favorite characters, so I just had to do it.
That was Dan, right?
Dan Feldmeyer. Yes.
He's a friend of ours.
Oh, good. Yeah. Hi, Dan. So I was sharing a booth with him at Rose City, and I know he loves the Tick, and I love the Tick, so that was kind of a Dan cosplay. And that one is not for, I won't make print sales out of that. No one will buy them. But it's for me, and like people will just be walking into convention and they yell "Spoon!" It's a blast. It's so much fun.
That's really cool. Yeah, that Tick costume was awesome. Like I just remember seeing Mike was he loved it too. I think.
Oh yeah,
he's a big Tick guy. I'm a big Tick guy. Yeah, it's hard not to see somebody. Because you don't see Tick cosplays anywhere. That's totally a unique thing. And
what's weird is I'm not cosplaying the Tick from the TV show. I'm actually cosplaying the Tick from the animated version. But because I'm human, cosplaying the Tick, they always think I want to be like Patrick Warburton, and I did not enjoy the television series as much as the cartoon series.
Well, if you think about it, technically Patrick Warburton is cosplaying the animated series.
He is.
It's very meta.
I'm not cosplaying Patrick Warburton, cosplaying the animated series. Boom.
Fourth wall within the fourth wall. There's like 16 walls.
She doesn't get it yet.
Yeah.
That's okay. You'll get it.
You'll get there.
I haven't seen Deadpool yet, just to clarify what they're talking about, but I'm going to.
Yes.
You'll love it.
I will love it.
So we had our third run last night, and it never gets any less entertaining.
Oh, I've been on the edge of my seat. I can hardly stand it. I have to go watch Deadpool, but I'm waiting for a bunch of friends to have the same day off so we can all go together and clenching my teeth.
You're a good friend.
That is dedication to your friends.
It's dedication.
Yes. Well, how about any kind of talked about this a little earlier at the photo shoot, but what are your future plans, like, as far as what you want to do with your cosplay, or even your makeup, or anything you want to do with that in the future?
Yeah, I just want to keep cosplaying. My motto is all the cosplays. There's like 1,000 million everything. I just want to do every character ever.
Is there one that just like sticks out in the front of your brain, and you're like, I have to do that one?
Money to make.
All of them.
At once, like literally just 20 costumes, just all at one time.
No,
just some Omega costume.
Yeah, currently I'm working on Sauron from Lord of the Rings and a new Ravager from the new Deathstroke series that's drawn by Tyler Kirkham, and it's fantastic.
I love Tyler Kirkham.
I adore him and his art.
Oh,
If you guys don't read comics, you should at least buy and look at the comics that Tyler Kirkham draws. There's Deathstroke. He does some Batman ones. It's solid.
Sweet.
That was totally a tangent. Yeah, I just want to keep cosplaying. Like, it's just so much fun.
This is like the home of the tangent.
Yeah,
Don't worry about
that.
that.
We call this the Tangent Cast, and
Every
we'd be
podcast.
right at home. How about yourself?
I would really love to get to do an international convention at some point. I have my sights on La MoleCon because it's pretty close.
Ooh, yeah.
And I'm just going to put that out there into the space podcast world. And La MoleCon, I would love for you to invite me. What's the one in Australia?
Supernova. I was actually
Supernova.
about to say that.
I want to go to Supernova
I was about
so
to
bad.
say that. Like, I just really have been dying to go to Supernova.
And it's hard for we get requested to go to conventions a lot, and just requesting us isn't enough. I mean, we have to work hard, put effort out there, grow our businesses, and it's expensive for us to get to these conventions. Booths are outrageous. I live in Boise, which is not a connective flight anywhere, so it's expensive to get out of this damn town. Zab, you're in Salt Lake, and
flights aren't super cheap there.
Yeah, either. It's rough. It's a rough world for cosplay artists these days.
Especially in the era where conventions don't even really want to invite them out anymore.
There is a shift happening. I don't know if a lot of our fans are kind of aware of this, but like how conventions are bringing on cosplay artists, how the placement of cosplay artists. A lot of cosplay artists have done so well. I mean, they used to kind of bring them on for free or even pay them to be there, which is wonderful. I'd love that opportunity, and it happens here and there.
It still happens.
It still happens.
It's just starting to die down.
It's starting to die down because some people are doing really, really well off of it, and they can definitely afford to maintain their own booths. And there's just shifting a bit. I don't know how to explain it, but
it's just becoming a lot more expensive for cosplayers to go places.
It's just hard for us to get places we used to be able to get to.
Yeah, Lord knows we ain't making any money traveling around like that. This Salem trip's coming out of our pocket. So.
Well, and it's not all about making money. It's about having fun. But when you get requested to go to a lot of places and you can't fulfill it, and people just keep asking and asking,
hey, when
I'm
are you gonna come to this con? When are you gonna come to this con? When I have money.
I'm trying.
It's like, if you want to sponsor me, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Well, very cool. Mike, anything?
I think you covered most of my questions, actually.
We're approaching the 20-minute mark. Did you want to talk about Level 42?
Yeah, Level 42 is a local company right here in Boise, Idaho, and we support cosplay artists. As we were talking about earlier, it's a tough enough world to break into, so we provide just another job for cosplay artists, and it's an opportunity to get featured in the box. It's a subscription box like Loot Crate or Nerd Block, but with cosplay artists, and we have an 8x10 exclusive photo you can't get anywhere else, autographed, so signed by the cosplay artist, a trading card, a sticker. It's just the coolest thing, and I know the money that we get from the box goes right back into hiring the next cosplay artist. So it just goes right back into the cosplay community, and I'm sure with the cosplay artists right back into their next cosplay, and it just full circle helps the cosplay community. I'm really proud of it.
And how much does said subscription run?
It is only $9 a month.
$9?
$9? Yeah, plus shipping and handling. But I sign... I sign every single box, and I write like a personal note, and if I know the person well enough, sometimes I'll say happy birthday if I know it's their birthday month, or I've gotten to know our customer base pretty well.
Well, very good. The idea of the Level 42 thing has really caught my eye a while back, because I like how the way it promotes itself, because it's something completely different than anything else that's being offered out there. It's like kind of its own thing. So, and I really hope that people jump on that opportunity to join it.
Thank you. Yeah, it's a big endeavor. It's a passion project, I call it, just because it's a whole lot of my time. And I love to do it. And I love my favorite part of it is finding what we call the spotlight artist, which is someone new that hasn't been exposed yet. Zab was a spotlight artist back, I forget the month. September. And she grew from that. And I love just finding like a little diamond in the rough that people haven't found yet and saying, check out this person's cosplay. They are amazing.
Awesome. Okay, well, we're at basically the 20-minute mark. Is there anything else you want to say before we go?
Follow us on all the social medias.
Yes.
For me, just look for Zabracus Cosplay.
Spell that.
Zabracus. One more time. That's Z as in zebra, A, B as in boy, R as in raccoon, A, C as in cartoon, U as in unicorn.
Really?
S.
Supernatural.
As in supernatural.
Oh, can we just mention that right now we're doing this podcast as Sammy and Dina from Supernatural? We didn't even say that for all the people at home who can't see us.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right now I am cosplaying a female Dean. I'm Dina.
And I am a female Sam. I'm Sammy.
And it's smoking. Go find it online. Find us. Check it out.
Yeah, there'll be a complimentary YouTube video that goes with this, so
boom, boom.
Hopefully I'll have that edited and up there soon. This will go up quick, but the video takes a little bit more effort.
Yes.
And for all the gals out there, gals and guys listening to this who want to cosplay, just do it. We hear a lot of people saying, should I, shouldn't I? I don't know if I have the confidence. You know, we didn't either when we first did. It's a lot of work, and it's a lot of scary. And just put your damn costume on, get out there and try. You'll love it. You'll feel good about yourself. And just nerd out. You know, nerds unite. I always say nerds unite.
Yep. Cosplay's for everyone.
And as we say around here, for those about to nerd, we salute you.
We salute you.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us. This was awesome.
Yeah,
I really
thank you for
appreciate you
having
guys
us.
coming out.
Thank you.
And go find these guys. We'll put all their social media links in the show notes on our website. Again, we'll have the YouTube video up as soon as we can get that up. And for the Nerd Effect podcast, we have been
Micah Mogan.
Alkali Layke
Zabracus.
And I am Dustin Vancouver, and we will catch you guys on the next show.